99 JAMZ girl, Super Cindy, and live in the studio, super excited, repping Jersey. And she has her new hit single, BNFB. I got my girl, Lezhae. Hey, Lezhae.
Girl, hey.
Is this your first time to Miami?
No, it's not my first time to Miami, but, clearly my first time here. So
hey,
thank you for having me.
99 JAMZ welcomes you, girl.
Y'all the first radio station to break me out here, so
hello.
It's
Because
cool.
we are the station that breaks people.
Okay. Y'all get on
break
it early.
Hits. Hello. So welcome. So we got a lot to talk about. So let's get into the history of how did you get into music?
Basically, I have a friend, one of my good guy friends. He does music, and we've been friends for a really long time. And he was always telling me, my voice is very aggressive, but it'll sound good on the track, and I should try it. And at first, I'm like, this guy is crazy. But he wrote something for me, and then I liked the feel. And so one day, like a month into me rapping, he was taking too long to send me something that he was supposed to write for me. So I just wrote something myself, and it came out fire. And then from that point forward, yes, that's the moment. It was like, oh my God, I was discovering a new superpower because I was so shy going into the studio, and there was so many people there. I'm like, oh my God, what if this is corny? What if they think this is whack? I'm about to, oh my
Pressure's
God,
on.
yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just do it. So I just did it, and when I came out, everybody was like, oh my God, that sounds so good. That sounds so good, and it was just like a big sign of relief. But then that just gave me the confidence to continue going and keep writing and, pushing my pen, getting better, and doing what I got to do.
When you're in the studio, what is the vibe? What do you need to make your studio session perfect?
Honestly, surprisingly, really just water. And water and tea, and I'm good, water and green tea, because, from rapping all night, and it sometimes, your throat get dry, pause, but you get a little, hoarse, and then you need time, your voice is still a muscle at the end of the day, no matter how you're using it, so that's really it. I don't need liquor, I don't need weed, I don't need food, I'm good, I'm locked in, just give me some water.
What about the ambiance? You need, your friends in the studio with you?
Nah, I'd rather nobody be there because I don't like nobody talking to me, I don't like nobody.
You focus.
Yeah, throwing in their opinions, throwing off my thought process. I like to be clear-minded myself, the engineer. That's my second opinion right there. I don't really need nobody else there. Yeah.
So you have two children.
Yes.
How old are they?
My daughter is 4, my son is 1. They both about to be the next.
They're kissing 5 and 2.
Yeah, basically, right. They're 3 days apart, so they'll be 5 and 2 in March. Yeah,
how has being a mom does that motivate you to just be greater than anything?
Yeah, definitely, because it's even if sometimes you might be off track and off schedule and just completely a mess in life, mentally, emotionally, whatever.
Yeah.
And your kids don't even know. They just know that they looking at you to get it done, So that always motivates me to just be like, you know what? Why not really be the best me I can be for them so that I can guide them in the right way and lead them, to a positive way in life and give them something to really, really look forward, be that role model. I feel like people put the pressure of being a role model on public figures too much rather than focusing on themselves and really being that role model for their kids. That's what I really like.
Do they know that you do music?
Yeah, my daughter does. My son, he's too young to know, but my daughter, she's she be trying to sing the songs and I walk in on her rapping my little songs
with the
or whatever.
Yeah.
Then she just gets really shy when she get caught, but she likes it and she tells people my mommy is a rapper. I'm like, Mother, so cool. Come on, don't tell your teacher that. Let's just go. Yeah.
She tell everybody at school.
Yeah, she tell everybody at school. She tell everybody at school everything. She just be talking. That's why I got to make sure I keep the home environment healthy and safe because I can't stop her from talking. All I can do is do my job, right?
So to get into your children, their father is also in the music industry.
Yeah, she tells everybody about him too at school.
Let everybody know who your father, the father of your children are.
I think I'll let you do it. I really don't.
Okay.
I'm not into it like that.
Oh, okay. So the father of your children is Fetty Wap.
Yeah.
Does he ever speak to you about music? When you started getting into the music, did he ever give you advice or any input?
Yeah. Actually, he did. When he first found out I did music, I didn't tell him yo, I want to do music. I just did my own thing. You know what I'm saying? So he was on live and people was actually telling him, he what? He thought they was tripping, So, I want to say a couple like maybe 2 weeks later, he was at my house and I was just playing him the music that I was doing, and like his face was just dropped. He was so shocked.
Couldn't
He was like,
believe.
I'm not gonna lie, like this ish is
Fire.
good. Like it's really, really good. Like keep going. And then you know, he just told me that he'll help me, you know, if I need help from him, but you know, it's whatever.
You're like, I want this on my own.
Yeah, kind of. And then, you know, just another time, like we had a really intimate conversation. I was on the way to the studio, and I'm like, yeah, I'm on the way to the studio to work on some music. He like, don't work on no song. Go make a hit. Go make a hit. Don't think about this like the next song. So it's kind of like coaching me, but you know, I try not to really use him to my advantage too much because I really want to accomplish this on my own. You know what I'm saying? It's like a cheat code, and I'd rather just navigate and have my own path and my own journey with this whole music industry.
Do you ever find it difficult, like, to be labeled or whatever in media and social media, whatever, as Fetty Wap's baby mama, and then you're trying to do music?
Yeah, it is difficult, but you know, it is what it is. You know, I can't change it.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's like me getting mad at somebody for saying that I'm pretty or something, because it's a fact. You know, I look good.
It's true. Hello.
No, seriously though. But you know, I can't get mad at it. It does get annoying, and like it's a little difficult to detach the two because it's so much more to me than just. I don't look at that as an accomplishment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, I'm grateful for my kids. I look at being a mom as an accomplishment. Yeah, but not as being Fetty Wap's baby mother an accomplishment. That's regular. Like,
are you cool with any of the other baby mamas? Like, are your children friends with their siblings? And everything?
I get along very well with his first baby mother, the baby mother before me, because I'm his second baby mother. So I get along really well with his first baby mother, and I get along very well with Masika, and that's. Girl, it's so many. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not forgetting nobody, because the ones that I am cool with, like, we cool. So if I forget and they hear it, they be like, girl, why you ain't? You know I love you, sis. Why you ain't?
Cool.
Yeah, like, we got a problem? No, but not off the top of my head. That's it. That's the only two.
You know what's crazy is that about a year ago, I interviewed Masika. She was here promoting a product that she was pushing, and she was just speaking about, you know, her daughter, Kari. And I was like, you and Kari on social media are like everything. Like, I love watching their videos. So it's cool to know that you're cool with Masika, because I was talking about her clapback game. And
it wasn't easy, girl. We had to go through it because
it's a process.
Yeah,
right?
we was clawing at first, like, yes, exactly. But you know, once you just put away all the differences, and then just the common barrier is the children.
Exactly.
But moving forward, I realized that this girl is a good person. She is not as bad as like people try to make her paint her out to
as
be.
the Love and Hip Hop label.
Yeah. She's a sweet girl, and you know, that's my take on her. Like, I'm happy that it did happen. Better late than never that we put aside our differences.
Yeah, I'm glad too for the kids' sake.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the whole being in the music industry as a female. The wave is just flowing
it's the time right now.
Are you cool with any other female rappers? Like, you know, anybody else?
I'm cool with female rappers, but not like so much like. Like, I don't know Nikki or nothing like that, but
like, hello, Nikki.
Yeah, like, hey girl, what you doing? I'm in Miami. Come on.
Okay.
So yeah, no, but you know, I have a couple female rappers that are some more further than me, and some that haven't even, you know, is just getting to it, but you know, they're pursuing the same thing. So yeah, I'm cool with a couple female rappers. It'd be a drag to kind of name them right now, but Chameleon, I met her last night. That's her name, right?
Let's pop
yeah,
off.
so
Chameleon's
she's really
fire.
cute. I like her. I have Cuban Dolls, my good friend as well.
Dope too.
You see, that's why I don't want to forget nobody.
Yeah, because then they're gonna be like,
oh,
so you got interviewed in Miami and couldn't remember,
right? Oh, you got favoritism.
It's all love,
yeah,
you guys.
It's all love.
Yeah, but that female wave. How do you feel about that female wave? You think it's easier with the female wave going, or is it harder because there's so many?
No, I think that it is a combination of both. Like, everything is good, and everything comes with good and bad, like the yin yang effect.
Yeah.
And as far as the female rappers being so like powerful right now, it is the time as a female rapper to push yourself, because it took a lot for females to be respected in the music industry, in a male-dominated industry. So, you know, while we really got that stage, I think everybody should hop on it while they trying to, but beware that it is competition. You know what I'm saying? Like me and every other female that's rapping right now is not playing. Everybody want that next spot. So
the guys just better move out the way.
Yeah, they've been moved out the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they've been out of here.
So what's coming up for 2020 musically for you, Lezhae?
I have a lot of fun things coming up. I have a lot of things that I want to focus on, like music and things outside of music. But as far as music goes, I'm just focusing on releasing singles right now and just, you know, building a stronger fan base with the music. Because I do have a fan base, but I feel like it's the crossover. Like, I got to bring them with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they love Lezhae. They love me. They love my personality. They love me as a mother and things like that. But I got to bring them with me on a music journey.
On this music
and,
ride.
you know, so far it's been going good. They love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so right now I'm just focused on releasing these singles and getting my audience together, because when I do decide to release a project, I want to have their undivided attention, because I'm not playing. Right.
Exactly. Tunnel vision on Lezhae.
Yes.
And how would you describe your sound?
I have a very like gritty voice naturally, so when I rap it's very aggressive, but I like to have fun. I like to play with my words, and I like to just, you know, be myself and showcase my actual personality through my music as much as I can.
I like that.
And yeah, that's why I like to write my own music, because I like to be myself, and it's like you're not getting something that's not really me. You know what I'm saying?
Someone else write, you need to do this, and that. Like, but that's not even something I would
me.
say.
Yeah,
Right? Like,
and you know, don't get me wrong. I'm not a liar. I'm not gonna be like everything I ever rapped, I wrote it.
Yeah,
no,
like
you know, I got friends. Sometimes I get writer's block, and then I get stuck at a bar, and I'll be like 3 or 4 bars away from completing a song, and I'm stuck. And I have a lot of people around me that's creative and, you know, do music, and they're like, oh, why don't you say this? And then it works. You know what I'm saying?
It fits, and you're like,
yeah, but I always
cool.
love it, because I've always put my own twist on it, so it's still me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still very much so me, just, you know, with a little help.
Exactly.
So,
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of help.
Nothing wrong with it at all.
Let everybody know where they can follow your movements, listen to your music, support you, and all that good stuff.
Well, you can find my music on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, any streaming platform, YouTube. And I'm on Instagram, Lezhae Zeona, LEZHAEZEONA. I'm not on Twitter, Facebook, any of that. But yeah, you can
like,
find me on
where
Instagram.
does your name come from? Like, is that
that's my real name?
I know. So what country or what is that?
It's actually
like,
it's actually a French name.
Yes.
Even though I'm not French, I asked my pops, like, what was you thinking? Yeah, and he actually told me, like, you know, like the lingerie, like a negligee.
Oh.
And he was like, I just took out the neg part, and I just loved that Lezhae. Like, I just always loved it.
Cool.
So it's like, yeah, so I got
that's
that.
how people can remember your name.
Right.
Negligee, but without the neg.
Without the neg, yeah. That's how it really came about. My dad told me. Wow. And my mom, she gave me my middle name is really Zeona. So I just put it together, you know, and that's when.
And sounding very international.
I didn't want to be a little corny. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a little corny, giving yourself a nickname like Juicy Fruit 23 on the gram. Like, nah, I'm Lezhae. What you see is what you get, and it is what it is. Yeah. And then I was like trying to think, like, should I have a stage name? But then I'm like, that's so corny. I've already accumulated over like
so
100 and something K followers that know me as Lezhae. So if I come out of nowhere like, yeah, call me a little bit, it's gonna be so whack,
like,
you know,
what
like
the hell is this going on?
So corny. So I'm like, I'm not corny like that.
And I think
keep
your name is so rare and exquisite that's what I said.
Perfect. I'm like, Beyonce ain't changed her name, and if Beyonce wasn't Beyonce and you met somebody named Beyonce, you'll be like, Beyonce. What
the hell is Beyonce?
Right.
Exactly. And I was like, Beyonce.
Right.
So I want everybody in the sound of my voice, make sure you follow my girl Lezhae's movements, support her music, because I said so.
Oh, thank you
so much for stopping by, girl.
Thank you for having me.
Your girl Super Cindy, 99 JAMZ.
That was perfect.
That was perfect. Yeah.